It was 1-1 with like 4 minutes left in the first, and then a couple goals go back and forth. It's 2-2, and then the Cale Makar goal with the offsides and the review call. So let's talk about this a little bit first here, Rupper. The puck is brought out of the zone with, I think it was Nichushkin. Was it Nichushkin trying to touch up to tag up to get on sides? And Makar is rushing up the ice as he does, blazing full speed. He's got the puck on his stick. He sends the puck over the blue line. Now he doesn't.
Let me ask you this though. Let me ask you this before we get going. Do either of you guys think that Cale Makar even saw Val Nichushkin offside?
No,
or taking up? I don't either.
No.
Some people are like, whoa, what a smart play. I'm like, this dude was fucking like no chance. I think it was just fortunate the way the play happened, but go ahead.
Maybe if he saw him, he was thinking that Nichushkin was gonna just skate straight back and just blow through the line and keep going and circle around. Like, it certainly wasn't a stop and wait for him to go. Right. Cale was going, and when you watch the video, the puck's on his stick, and he pushes it, and it looks like the puck is touching his stick. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But then he pushes the puck into the zone. As the puck's going into the zone, Nichushkin is still maybe a good foot to 6 inches from touching the blue line. Finally, he touches the blue line, and then Makar gets the puck on his stick again, rips a wrist shot past Mike Smith with, what was that? Maybe, I think it was around the 30-second mark left in the first period to go up 3-2. Yeah. So then naturally, everyone watching on TV saw that, said, wow, that really looked offsides. Let's go to the review. They go to the review. The NHL rulebook is not an easy thing to interpret or explain, so I don't fault the referees for not being able to explain that situation very well. They say the call on the ice stands. It's a good goal. We get a little bit of explanation afterwards via Twitter, via some former referees who talk about it. It was a good goal because Cale did not possess the puck, and he was onside still with his foot as the puck was in the zone, and Nichushkin was coming back to touch up. Still, it's a rule that maybe needs to be looked at in the offseason in terms of maybe they reword it or maybe they alter it, because Dave McCarthy, who does some shows with you guys on NHL Network Radio, I think he worded it perfectly. It's, if you want to talk about it, it's not that call sucked or that was a terrible call. It's, you're either saying, hey, that was a great call, or I don't agree with that call. I don't agree with that rule. And I think that's the way you want to look at this, because technically it was called correctly. I just don't think a lot of people knew that was the rule.
Yeah, no. And so here's something. Carlo Koliakovo brought this up, and I liked it. I think it's something that we need to do is kind of, the league needs to reopen a few of these rules and just give it different verbiage, man.
Yes.
Like, there's a lot of interpretation and gray area for a lot of these. And we know in round 1, Rangers, Penguins, the helmet rule, that was an issue.
Yeah.
An issue not just for fans. It's an issue for players, for coaches. They don't know the rule. And in that case last night, you've got the Edmonton Oilers that are challenging that play. I'm not sure if they're that familiar with the rule. And the only reason why I don't remember when it happened exactly, but sometime in the last year or two, we've seen a couple of these. And there was another one that was kind of in a big moment. I don't remember when it was or what exactly, but it was in the last year or two. And it was the first time I was introduced to this. So I was like, wait a second. I played in the league for 12 years and I didn't know this shit. And so, you know what it almost is? It's so hard to try to give different ways to make it make sense. But in basketball, when a team's trying to save some clock and they're got a full court inbound, and they'll like kind of roll the ball, and the guy will run alongside the ball, and then the clock doesn't start till he picks up the ball. Think of it from this standpoint, like when you're going to cross the blue line. Oh, Gump's pumping, fist pumping.
Fucking go. Stammer! Fucking
Steven,
Stammer. I knew it.
Let's go. From just inside, said blue line.
Now we go.
We got a 1-1 game.
You spoke that in the rotation.
Let Stammer get hot, dude.
How did it end up going in? I just saw him wind up from downtown. Did I go low? It's a low shot, no? couldn't
Let's
tell.
see. We got the replay going here now. They're gonna puck comes out by the point. Your boy Ross Colton sets him up nicely, and Stamkos with a hammer. No, that was a fucking rocket over the blocker, over
Oof.
the shoulder.
Oh, here we go. This is a
of
good
Igor.
angle. Yanni Ruda. Oh yeah,
It's
Yanni
a great
Ruda just
screen,
puts
a
it
little
on
bit of traffic in front.
Ruda just puts it on a tee and gets the fuck out of the way. And Stammer
Oh,
just
sorry, I
walks
thought that
into
was
it.
Bolton. It was Ruda.
Classic Stammer.
Big goal right there. So anyways, it's equivalent to like, so Makar, it's almost like when he's starting to cross the blue line, there's already a player in the zone, and that's a delayed offside. So if there was more time that passed, you'd see the referee put his hand up, and he's not putting his hand down so that play clears, right? Or to the player comes out, but his skates get to the blue line. So it's almost equivalent to like letting that fucking basketball roll and not picking up. When he gets to the blue line, don't touch the puck anymore. You're still moving forward, and you can gain the zone. You can gain the zone without touching the puck and then when your stick touches the puck, that player has to be out, and that's what happened here. But the problem with the wording of it is possession.
Yeah.
And I think it was Dave Jackson had this awesome tweet today. I thought he did a good job of explaining it. He goes, because for me, if I have possession of the puck, like, does that mean to you that you have the puck on your stick or I have it near me?
Yeah.
Like, it's like a weird, like, there's got to be something a little more clear. But anyways, that's how it works. Like, if you cross into the line, you're waiting for a guy to tag up, you can not touch the puck for a moment and then touch the puck after so the puck can gain the line. You just can't touch it with your stick until that player's skates are outside the blue line. So that's what happened. It was the right call. It's just confusing as all shit. And there's a lot of people pissed today, but that's to your point. You don't have to, it's about you not liking the rule.
Yeah.
It's not about a back. That was a great call. And the fact they got it in live time blows my mind, because I'm watching that, and you saw Wayne Gretzky's expression when they showed him on the TNT broadcast. He's like, whoa, what? And a lot of people had the same kind of reaction. But so the fact they got it in real time, which I also think maybe referees don't want to stop and blow a play dead and be an actual difference maker. They'd rather just be corrected upstairs. Maybe that's how that kind of came into play too.
Yeah, and I think it should be that way. I think if there's a hint of doubt in the referee's mind, I think you let the boys play.
You gotta let it go, right? Because if you blow it dead, you've already reversed it, and you can't go back.
But I know they hate relying on that crutch of replay. I know they want to be as good as they can be, but I think that's the right way to handle it.